Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are moving on to a new game, namely the Blackwell Legacy. Let me update my stream info real quick before we start playing. Honestly, I should have been doing this during the break, but you know, uh, the Blackwell Legacy. Now let me just select the correct category. Okay. Right then. Uh, Sorry about that. Everything should be all set now, and we are going to start playing the Blackwell Legacy. Now, the Blackwell series are point-and-click adventure games by the same developers as Unavowed and uh, Hobbs Barrow. And these are some of their earlier games, and it's a series of 5 games that have like a continuous storyline sort of thing going on. And full transparency, I have played the first one in its entirety, and I only got partway through the second one before I got stuck, and I kind of fell off of it. But I really enjoyed it, and I've been meaning to get back to them, so this seems like as good a time as any. The talking to ghost part from Unavowed really reminded me of this game, so if you like that, you might like this. So, let us jump right in. Start a new game here. Would you like to activate in-game instructions? Sure. In addition to on-screen instructions, you can view the instructions by clicking the help button on the options screen. Okay, thank you. Here we are. Day 1.
So, I guess this is it. Years of watching and waiting and hoping, and it comes down to this. Do I love you? Do I miss you? I don't know for sure, I hardly know you. But you're the closest thing to family I've got, and I suppose that's something. Goodbye, Auntie. Wherever you are.
There go my aunt's ashes, I guess. Ghost? Spooky ghost? So, while I have played this before, I only just kind of remember the basic premise in broad strokes. I don't really remember any of the fine details. It might come back to me as I play, but I honestly don't remember any of the fine details or the
What a
puzzles.
morning. At least I'm home now.
Interacting with objects. Interact with objects or characters. Move the mouse cursor over them and left click. Hey, there's a strange kid standing in front of Rosa's door. Try interacting with him to see what he wants. So we are playing as Rosa. And this is like a classic point and click to move. We have a letter in our inventory. Can we read that? Yes, we can. October 12, 2006. Dr. Donald Quinton, Bellevue Medical Hospital, New York, New York. Miss Blackwell, my name is Donald Quinton, and I was your aunt's primary care physician here at Bellevue Hospital. I've seen to your aunt's needs since she arrived here 25 years ago. Please accept my heartfelt condolences for your loss. Feel free to visit my office at any time. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Sincerely, Donald Quinton, MD. Okay. And let's have a look at our options menu. Speech on, subtitles on. Ooh, there are commentary tracks. Classic commentary and updated commentary. Interesting. Save, quit, help. Alright. Well, let's see what this teenager wants.
I've never seen this kid before in my life.
Hello?
Hi there.
Hi?
So who are you visiting today?
Express surprise, laugh it off, make an inquiry. I live here, sir, man.
Oh, ha ha.
Seriously, who are you here to see? Can't let you in unless you tell me.
I live here?
No, you don't. I know everybody in the building. I don't know you.
Who the hell are you?
Jim Burdo.
All right. Jim, where's the regular doorman?
Geez, where have you been? He's on strike.
He's what?
Strike. All the building servicemen in the city are doing it. Union rules or something. I stepped in to help because I know everybody.
How come nobody told me?
Okay, so you're a
Noticed
scab.
they're posted all over the building. I put them up myself. If you lived here, you'd have seen them.
Who pays attention to things like that?
Well, that's not my problem.
So you're a scab, is what you're saying.
How long is the strike going to last?
I don't know. Could be a couple hours or a couple days, depending on whether they reach a settlement or not. I don't know the details.
Yeah, you wouldn't, you fucking scab. Can you fuck off?
Really? I live here.
Nice try. I know everyone in this building, and I don't know you. Sorry.
I've lived here for 5 years.
Then how come I've never seen you before?
I don't know.
No idea. Doesn't matter.
If you lived here, I'd know you. That's all there is to it.
Why don't you fuck off?
Listen, I really live here. 4th floor, number 4E.
4E. Isn't that apartment empty?
No, I live there, and I want to go there. Thank you very much.
Oh, Maybe you're telling the truth.
He sees reason, thank God.
Do you have any ID? A driver's license or something?
Yes, I have a driver's license. It's upstairs, in my desk drawer. Crap. Come on, this is New York. Who actually drives?
Well, true. But I still can't let you in unless you prove you live here.
What the fuck? Who the hell are you? You're not even. This is not even your actual job. You're just here scabbing just cuz, apparently. Apparently you're not even getting paid. Like, what the hell?
Out of my way. I'm going in.
I wouldn't do that.
Why? Are you going to stop me?
Me? No. But I've got a cell phone in my pocket with 911 programmed in. All I have to do is hit send and the cops will be here in 5 minutes.
Are
Okay.
you serious?
Totally serious.
I don't believe this.
And what are the cops gonna do? I actually live here. I'll just go into my apartment.
I have my apartment key. Will that do?
Sorry, no. That could be any key.
Well, let's go upstairs and see if it works.
And leave the door unattended? Can't do it. Sorry.
I don't remember this at all, but holy shit. What a douchebag, this guy.
Please, I've had a really tough morning. I need to get home.
Sorry, lady. Rules are rules.
Okay, I have no ID, and you don't know me. What can I do to prove that I live here?
Well, can anyone in the building vouch for you?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really know anybody here.
How long have you lived here again?
Be quiet. Not all of us are social butterflies.
Okay, whatever. Hey, what about Nishanti Sharma? She could vouch for you.
Who is this Nish?
Nishanti.
Nishanti Sharma. She lives in 4F. You know, right next door to 4E. You really don't get out much, do you?
Your point?
Nothing, but I'm sure she could vouch for you.
Great, call her up.
She's not here.
Of course she isn't. So I gotta wait here all day for her.
You might have to. Although, she usually goes to Washington Square Park in the morning. You could look for her there.
Ugh, God.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to go all the way to the park to look for a woman who might be there, and if she recognizes me, then, and only then, I'll be granted the privilege of entering my own home?
That's pretty much it, yeah.
This is really stupid.
I'm not the one who forgot my ID.
I'll be back.
See you around.
Activating the inventory bar. Rose is carrying something. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I know about the inventory. Looking at objects. Look at the objects. You can right click. Uh-huh. Wow, this guy sucks, doesn't he? Is there an address here? I don't know. Hey man, you want to see this letter? Not that it's any of your business. It's not. Okay.
Hello again.
I'll be back.
See you around.
Screw this guy. Okay, how do I leave? Oh, here. Okay, Bellevue Medical Hospital, Washington Square Park. Let's go to the park.
Washington Square. It's been a while since I've been here. Still looks the same, I guess. Although the dog park is empty. I wonder why.
There are no dogs allowed in the dog park. I'm digging the slightly less detailed pixel art of this one. It's a vibe.
The dog park is empty. Please note, dog walking park is closed until further notice.
Nobody is allowed in the dog park. I'm digging this MIDI soundtrack as well.
Now I'm getting a stress headache. I need to get home.
Yeah.
He's wearing one of those extendable leashes.
A pupper.
I don't think so.
But I want to pet him.
That's her. I recognize her from my building. Nishanti Sharma, was it? This is gonna be awkward.
Yeah, this is like a fucking nightmare to me. If something like this happened. Ugh.
The dog's leash is tied to the trash can. I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me.
Oh, she's playing the flute.
That's Nishanti Sharma, my next door neighbor apparently. She's playing some sort of flute.
Okay, well, I don't want to interrupt her when she's...
Excuse? I can't do it. I can't just barge up to her. Not in front of all those people. They're all staring.
Same. Ugh. Can you fucking imagine this happening to you? Oh, this would piss me off so much. This would ruin my entire day. And this is the day you're like scattering your closest relative's ashes. Oh, what a nightmare.
I'm not untying the dog's leash. I don't think so.
Why don't I just wait?
All right, here I go. Hello? No. Okay, that didn't go so well. I just need to work myself up to it.
Ugh, me. Me every time I have to do any sort of social interaction.
I don't think so.
I want to pet the pupper. Oh,
Oh, for heaven's sake. Don't worry, Moti. I'm coming.
tricked her into coming over herself.
There, all better. I can't take you anywhere, can I? Oh, it's you. The lady next door.
Yeah, hi.
Rhonda, isn't it?
No, Rosangela.
Well, Rosangela. I hope
Rosangela?
my friend here hasn't been giving you any
Interesting
trouble.
name.
That's a cute dog you've got.
Isn't he just? Normally he
Awkward.
but he seems to have taken a shine to you.
Oh, great.
Anyway, I don't think we've formally met. I'm Nishanti.
Rosangela.
So you said.
Oh, right.
Yes?
I have a strange favor to ask.
Go ahead and ask. What are neighbors for?
You know that building servicemen strike?
Yes. Jim Birdo is covering, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the problem, see. He doesn't recognize me.
Oh? Oh. So you need me to vouch for you?
Yeah, I know this is pretty stupid.
Don't worry about it. Moti is getting a little cranky anyway. Let's get you home.
Thanks.
Yay, has succeeded at social interactions. We did it.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I just need to get home.
All right. Let's keep walking. Hello, Jim.
Hey, Miss Sharma.
Jim, this is Rosangela. She lives here.
She does? Okay. Sorry about earlier. Had to be sure.
Did you, though? Did you really?
Oh, it was no problem at all. Do you want anything else? Milk or orange juice, perhaps? Never mind. Just get out of my way.
Well, here we are.
Yes, finally. That stupid kid.
Well, perhaps. But try not to be so hard on him. We're all neighbors after all.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Looks like somebody is hungry. I'd best get this spoiled puppy fed. Feel free to drop in any time you want.
Polite.
I'll
Let's
think
be
about
polite.
it.
No thinking needed. I know we New Yorkers don't usually talk to our neighbors, but who cares? The city can be a lonely place, especially when you live alone. I've got Moti. Who do you have?
Let's just make a joke
Oh,
about it.
I have 3 great roommates.
Oh?
Yes, their names are me, myself, and I. It's a joke.
Yeah, I get it. Very funny. I'm sure you're fine. Although your episode in the park tells me otherwise.
Episode?
And your eyes. Well, let's just say the offer stands.
Sure.
You go home now. We'll see each other soon, Rosangela, I'm sure.
Oh, God. This is...
Hey,
Yes?
you can call me Rosa, if you like. Rosangela's kind of a mouthful, you know?
All right, Rosa. You have a good day now.
What a...
This is
strange
giving
lady.
me social anxiety. Oh, God. What awful. Awful, awful. Okay, this is my door. This is someone else's
I'm
door.
not knocking on some stranger's door.
Yeah. Let's go in.
Home. Thank God. I've never been so happy to see a 500 square foot room in my life.
Oh, no. What a nightmare.
Hello?
This is Dr. Quentin from Bellevue Hospital.
Yes?
I was your aunt's primary care physician. Did you
Uh-huh.
receive my letter?
I did.
Yes, I received it. I haven't had the time to come by, though.
That's all right. I'm sure you're busy. However, should you find the time today, my entire schedule is free.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. Good day.
If I don't visit him, he's just going to keep bothering me. I suppose I should just get it over with.
Oh my God. This MIDI snare drum is I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, let's have a look around our apartment.
I suppose I should trim this plant. Maybe one day. This is the only living plant I own. I bought it 2 years ago. It's still living despite my total lack of care.
Ideal.
That's Griff, the PI bear. I've had him as long as I can remember. He's in horrible shape, but I don't have the heart to throw him away.
Griff the PI bear. Wasn't there? Yeah, they put that bear in Unavowed. I kind of forget where exactly it was, but like, yeah. So that was a Blackwell reference. That's fun.
Griff is fine where he is.
Trash can.
Just a trash can filled with crumpled up novel ideas. I don't need to take the trash out. It's not even full.
Okay. Looks like there's no option to like see all the interactables like in the other games. This is like one of the earlier games, so.
I'm not
Bedroom.
ready for bed.
Okay.
That leads to my bedroom. It's an oversized closet, but it suits me fine. I don't need to take the trash out. It's just some old book review clippings. They're fine where they are. My computer. It's a bit old, but it lets me access the internet and do my writing.
I'm a writer. Do some writing? Turn the computer. Let's do some writing.
I am just feeling so uninspired today.
Aw.
Maybe tomorrow I'll feel up to it. But today, it's just not happening.
Fair enough. It do be like that sometime. TV?
This TV was here when I moved in.
It's a really old one.
I don't need to bother. I don't get reception anyway.
Why do we have it? Do we play consoles? Do we play video games? Ah, we watch DVDs. There we
I
go.
must have watched all these a dozen times. I'm not up for watching a movie. Besides, I've seen all of them a dozen times.
Photograph. Let's look at the photograph.
It's a photograph of Auntie Lauren and me.
Aw.
Auntie Lauren. She took care of me after my parents died. For most of my life, Auntie Lauren was a vegetable, slowly rotting away in a hospital bed.
Aw.
I don't remember what she was like before that. This picture is all I have to go by. It's me. I look scared out of my mind. I don't remember when this picture was taken, but I look about 4 or 5 years old.
I mean, this is about where we scattered her ashes, isn't it? This is probably why we scattered them there.
No. I used to talk to this picture when I was a little girl, but not anymore. When I was a little girl, I'd try to talk to my younger self in this picture. I was trying to give myself advice about the future. It didn't work then, and I doubt it would work now.
Alright.
It's fake, but kinda pretty. I don't need to touch it. I know these plants are fake.
Kitchen. Cabinets.
Out of sight, out of mind. There's nothing in these cabinets I want right now. Out of sight, there's nothing. Just a standard stove oven combo. Cook. Why bother when every Chinese restaurant in the area delivers? Just a standard stove. My
Curtains.
window with the curtains firmly shut. No. I open those curtains and a dozen windows can look directly in here. Those curtains stay shut and prying eyes stay out.
Hmm. Okay. Notebooks.
It's my notebook. I don't need my notebook now.
That looks to be about all we can do in here. I suppose we should go to that hospital and see that doctor. So maybe we can say hello to our neighbor.
That door leads to Nishanti's apartment.
Hello, neighbor.
Come in. Hello, Rosa. Come in, come in. Don't mind the pooch, he's harmless.
Wanna pet the dog?
That's Nishanti's dog. Come here, boy.
Aw.
Hi, dog.
His name is Moti.
Right. Moti. See ya.
All right, but this is the last one. Go get it.
Treats. Door, closet. Kitchen. Moti follows me around.
That's Nishanti Sharma, my next door neighbor, apparently.
Okay, nothing we can interact with here apart from the dog and the Shanti.
You know I spoil you. Go get it.
Hey, boy. See ya.
Okay. Let's do a social. Let's do a small talk. Hey, how about local meteorologists? How about sports? How
I'm
about
just fine. Right, Moti? Aren't we just fine?
Thank you
Thanks
again.
for helping me out earlier. I'd probably be sleeping in a hotel tonight if it weren't for you.
Oh, didn't you hear? The strike's over.
Really?
It only lasted a few hours according to the report on the radio.
I suppose that's irony.
Well, good for
I
them.
suppose so.
So, you play the flute, huh?
Yes, I play the flute. It's called a bansuri. What about you? Do you play an instrument?
Me? No, I can hardly play the kazoo.
Let's see. You strike me as being creatively inclined. Are you a painter? A writer?
Well, I'm trying to be a writer.
I knew it. Anything published?
Nothing really, aside from book reviews in the Village Eye.
Village Eye? You mean that little paper they sell at the stand?
You've read it?
I've seen it around, but I've never actually read it. Perhaps I will the next time I see it.
That dog
Moti.
is adorable.
Moti? He's spoiled rotten, but he's good company. He's taken quite a shine to you, that's for sure.
Huh. Yeah, usually I'm not good with animals.
You never had a childhood pet?
A pet? No, I had a teddy bear.
Well, you probably had the right idea. Moti's a little thing, but you wouldn't know it from the amount he eats.
He's very active, it seems.
Yes, that probably explains it. See that box of biscuits? I buy a new one every 2 days. Moti doesn't have a stomach. He has a black hole that sucks in food. Feel free to give him one if you like.
I like Rosa's like really grumpy face and just kind of grumpy voice. That dog is adorable.
You have a very nice apartment.
Thank you. A bit small, but that's New York for you.
You seem very friendly with the people in this building.
Well, I didn't grow up here. I didn't realize it was taboo to chat with neighbors.
Well, it's not taboo exactly, it's just...
Oh, I know, just one of those unspoken things. I've found that most people are pretty friendly, though, once you take the first step. People have their defenses up most of the time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Why do you play the flute in the park?
It's a place to go, I suppose. I was walking there one day, and I had the bansuri with me, so I started playing. Next thing I knew, I had a bunch of people around me. So I go there as often as I can now. It gets me out of this stuffy apartment. And I admit, I like the attention. Plus, Moti loves
couldn't be
the
me.
dog run there. Well, he did until they closed it down.
Why did they close down the dog run? It seemed okay to me.
Nobody really knows. It started about a week ago. Dogs started howling, running around like maniacs, acting strange. Some even hurled themselves at the fence door trying to get out.
Ghosts.
They say it's some kind of high-frequency wave that's caused by electric cables or something.
Ghosts.
Some high-pitched sound that the dogs can hear, but we can't. But I know
Spooks.
You know better.
better. Definitely. I noticed these things. I could tell that things weren't quite right. Something...
Ghosts.
It's not a high-pitched noise. That would only cause a dog pain. This was more than pain. The dogs were Scared.
What was there to be scared of?
I have no idea, but
Specters.
I know I sensed, just like you did.
Me?
You sensed it.
Lost
Don't think I
souls.
didn't notice.
I didn't sense anything.
Well, perhaps. Maybe I'm just spouting nonsense.
Could I try feeding the dog?
Sure, here, take one. I have plenty. Go ahead and feed him. He's always hungry.
Well, I'd better go.
Take care, Rosa. Come back whenever you'd like.
Oh, I have a dog treat now.
These dog biscuits are really mushy.
Let's feed him.
Let me guess, you're hungry again? Go get it.
Let's see, how do I...
These...
Apparently, once I move it out of my inventory, it becomes unavailable.
These...
Can only seem to use them on other items. Well, I have a dog treat now.
Someone wants a treat, eh? Go get it.
Alright. Let's go to the hospital. Flickering lights.
The sign says I'm not allowed back there. Looks like an internal phone, for paging doctors or patients, I guess. Locked. Whatever's back there, I can't get to it. Looks like a fuse box. Judging by the flickering lights, it must be broken. You need a key to open it. I don't have anyone to call.
Okay.
Some kind of motivational poster. I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital.
But...
It says that this floor is undergoing renovations. That explains a lot. I'm not stealing stuff from...
keys.
Some small keys. One of them is labeled FB. I assume that means fuse box. It's the security guard for the hospital. I don't think I need any of these keys.
Hello, sir.
What's with the lights?
Hey, old buildings, you know?
Oh my god, look at this guy.
If the plumbing ain't broken, the lights are on the blink. It's giving me a headache, let me tell you.
Did you have contact with Lauren Blackwell while she was here?
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. She was in temporary care?
No, she was in long term.
That's a whole different floor. This is the floor for temp patients.
I see.
Alright.
So what exactly happens here on the temporary ward?
It's just that. Temporary. Most insurance plans only cover a 2-week stay, so this floor is designed for a high turnover rate. That's why the doctor's offices are usually down here. They need to be on hand when new patients arrive.
These tiles just kind of...
I'm here to see Dr. Quentin.
Uh-huh.
These kind of
Is
taper
he
off.
expecting you?
I've got this letter right here.
Okay. Looks legit. Go right in. His name's on the door, you can't miss it.
Thanks.
Leaving.
Come in.
Dr. Quentin?
Yes.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Oh, hello. Come in. Come in. You got my letter, I trust.
Yes, I did.
Good, good. My condolences on the loss of your mother.
My aunt.
Thanks, but she was my aunt, not my mother.
Ah, quite right, quite right.
So you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes, yes, I did. But before we go into that, how are you holding up?
Well, you know.
I'm fine. Why?
Oh, no reason. Just asking questions. Goes with the job.
Right.
You received the ashes?
Yes, I scattered them this morning.
I imagine you must miss her.
Yeah?
To be honest, I'm not sure what to feel. It's not like I knew her, or even remember her from before. She's like a stranger.
So why did you make it a point of visiting her all those years?
She was the only family I had. I guess I felt an obligation, like I had to.
And now that you don't have to?
What do you want me to say? Auntie's dead, life goes on.
So you'll just keep living, is that it?
Yes.
Keep writing your little book reviews in the paper, right?
You know about those?
It's hardly a secret. A number of the staff have read them, yes.
I didn't think a West Village paper would interest anyone up here.
My little
Be
book
honest.
reviews.
The staff read them because they were more interested in you.
Okay.
That's really creepy, Dr. Quentin.
Their intentions were purely benign, I assure you. It was your aunt they were primarily interested in. They wanted to know more about her family, and you proved to be, shall we say, less than eager to comply.
It's not really any of their business.
Indeed. It was your choice to make. Your aunt was an interesting case, and now that she's gone, I was hoping you'd be more forthcoming with me. Just an informal chat. We can discuss her condition, and yours too, of course.
Mine?
Wait, what do you mean by my condition?
Hereditary dementia is my specialty, Miss Blackwell, and in my opinion, there is significant cause for concern.
Sorry, did you say hereditary?
Yes, 2 generations. Your aunt and your grandmother before her.
My grandmother?
Yes, Patricia, I think her name was, right?
I never knew my grandmother. Auntie Lauren was it. There was nobody else. She couldn't exactly provide me with a family history.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
Well, maybe you should have. Did anyone else come in to visit her besides me?
No, you are correct. I should have read the family history more carefully. I do apologize. I just assumed. Well, never mind. It doesn't change the fact that you should be concerned as well.
Go on.
Patricia Blackwell suffered her mental collapse at the age of 55. Lauren Blackwell underwent hers at the age of 40.
What are you saying? That the same thing is going to happen to me?
No, I'm saying that there is significant cause for concern.
Okay.
You never could find out what was wrong with her, huh?
No, we didn't. But she still remains a fascinating case.
Fascinating. I don't understand.
Forgive me, I speak from a purely professional perspective. I didn't know your aunt personally.
Neither did I, but fascinating?
It might come as a surprise to you, but yes.
But she was practically catatonic. All she did was lie there for 20 years. She'd sometimes twitch or mumble something incoherent, but I wouldn't call that fascinating.
Well, as you know, she wasn't exactly catatonic. We kept her sedated.
Right, she had outbursts.
Yes, and we had to sedate her heavily to keep her calm, especially in preparation for your visits.
What are you trying to say?
Miss Blackwell, we are not a nursing home. We're not content to merely keep a patient comfortable. We are, after all, in the healing profession. We were trying to heal your aunt, and to do that, we had to speak to her.
Wait, you spoke to Auntie.
We tried to.
Did she answer back?
After a fashion, yes.
Oh, okay.
If Auntie spoke, why wasn't I told?
Miss Blackwell, do you remember what brought your aunt here in the first place? Her screaming, her hitting herself?
I was only 5 years old at the time, but I kind of remember.
In order to prevent her from doing harm to herself or to others, we were forced to sedate her. When we limited her medication, she simply reverted to her former state. Her natural state, I'm sorry to add.
What did Auntie say?
Nothing that made any sense. But one thing was clear. She was in great pain.
Pain? What kind of pain?
It's difficult to say, but it was immense.
How immense?
When we reduced her medication, the transformation was dramatic. Her eyes flew open, she thrashed, her screams. Well, we had to gag her eventually.
My God.
I know.
Did she still feel it when she was sedated?
We don't know. There's no way of knowing.
25 years.
I know.
Poor
Ugh.
Auntie.
Ugh. Hate that.
So, I had a grandmother.
Apparently so.
How do you know about her?
It was in your aunt's case history when she was brought to us. Patricia Blackwell's symptoms were the same, word for word. Patricia's case was severe, and she was young, but it was chalked up to being an ordinary case of dementia. Until
Until it struck her daughter.
Until 20 years later, when it struck her daughter, yes.
It seems impossible.
Perhaps it's genetic, but we've detected no abnormality.
20 years, huh?
So what should I do?
Right now, nothing. This type of thing is unprecedented. There is no procedure to go through, no medication I can give you. I just want you to be aware, is all. And come talk to me if, well, there's any concern.
You couldn't find any other link between the two cases.
None, aside from the family connection. And a name.
A name? What name?
The documentation we had on your grandmother is minimal, but there was one interesting item noted. During her more lucid moments, she uttered the name Joey. Your aunt, too, would cry out that name on occasion.
Joey?
Yes.
Who's Joey?
We've been wondering the same thing for 25 years.
Joey. I know who Joey is.
Is there anything else you need to tell me before I go?
Your aunt had some personal effects in storage. As the next of kin, you're the beneficiary. It's just a folder, some documents and so on. It's being sent to your address via messenger.
Okay.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
It's no problem at all. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell. My schedule is fairly open now, so feel free to drop in anytime. I'm always happy to discuss my favorite patient.
Sure.
All right. Bye. Want a treat? Hey boy, want a treat?
These dog biscuits are really mushy. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Just a small transistor radio. I don't think so. I don't think I need any of these keys.
All right. Let us head back home, I suppose. Ah.
Apparently, this envelope had no trouble entering the building. Go figure. Looks like it's from Bellevue.
Have a look-see. September 3rd, 1960. Dear Lauren, so you have been at NYU for 2 weeks now and have not called. I'm sure things are busy in the Big Apple, but don't forget the family you left behind. Sorry. Didn't sleep enough. Don't forget the family you left behind. Things back home are well. Jack starts high school on Monday, so he's a bit nervous. You know how he gets. Be sure to write him a letter. He misses his big sister. So this is presumably from my grandmother to my aunt, and Jack would then be my father, possibly? I admit, I am still a bit nervous about you living in New York all by yourself. You are carrying ID with you whenever you go out, like I asked? Over. You know me, just being mom. Somebody has to keep your head on straight, kid, as your dad would say. And remember that you have a family back here that misses you. Love you, Mom, and Dad, and Jack. Oh my god, there's 25 pages here. Oh. Okay, so this was September 3rd, October 17, 1960. Hello, sis. I am writing this on my new St. Clair Model 15. Mom says that improving my handwriting is a lost cause, so she got me this. Keen, huh? Typewriter. I've already typed up a few stories on it, and this letter can't type for long because Dad says the noise drives him up the friggin' wall. What does he know? So, how's life in the big city? Troy is dead boring as usual. Why'd you have to go to college, huh? There's nobody to talk to in this dump anymore. See you at Thanksgiving, Jacko. December 5th, 1960. Dear Lauren, well, Thanksgiving time? It's kind of pixelated. Thanksgiving time has come and gone, and so have you. In just 2 short months, I can already see you evolving into a capable young woman. You have outgrown this small town, Lauren. That much is obvious. Jack will be following in your footsteps soon, I am sure. Visiting you in New York is all he talks about. Speaking of Jack, I know you're worried about him. We all are, but don't feel that it's your responsibility. You are his sister and you love him, but he's got to learn to live without you eventually. You are growing up. Let him grow up too. Till Christmas, love, Mom and Dad and Jack. Letter 5. This is a year later, 1961, September 16th. Lauren, can you keep a secret? I don't want to say this over the phone in case Mom or Dad overhears. Mom's been acting odd lately. It started a few days after you went back to New York. She was dragging me shopping when she suddenly screamed and fainted. She was pointing at the corner of the room, but there was nothing there. We brought her to the hospital, and she says she's fine now, but she's been very on edge and paranoid. It's hard to explain. Dad's no help. Can you call and try to cheer her up? She won't listen to me. Just don't tell her about this letter. I just hope she's okay. Jacko. November 13th, 1961. Lauren, you seemed concerned after our last phone call. I just wanted to write and reassure you that everything is fine. How are you? Fine. Let us know when you are coming home again for Thanksgiving. With love, Mom and Dad and Jack. December 8th, 1961. Dear Sis, Mom's getting worse. You said it best during Thanksgiving. It's like somebody's watching over her shoulder. Paranoia. She sits by herself for hours, pretending to read when it's obvious she isn't. Lately, she's been covering her ears as if to keep out a sound, and closing her eyes tight. Dad's losing patience with her. He's convinced she's lost her mind, and I'm starting to agree. She refuses to get any kind of help. Why can't she see that there is a problem? This isn't normal. Not normal at all. Why can't she see that? I hate to admit it, but I'm kind of scared. Scared for her. I don't know what to do. Jack. February 23rd, 1962. Lauren, it has a name. Mom locked herself in the bathroom this morning. She sounded like she was talking to herself in there. Well, not to herself. It was like there was somebody else there, but there wasn't. I listened. I couldn't understand it, but she did say the name Joey. I asked her later who Joey was, and she got really scared. Then she got angry and said, "If you know what's good for you, never mention that name again." This could be the key. If we found out who Joey is, maybe we could save her. Jack. March 16th, 1962. Dear Lauren, well, it's done. The final papers have been signed. It hurt a lot, but it had to be done. Mom has now been committed to a mental ward. I have to say, I am relieved. I know how you feel about it, but you weren't there. You didn't come home to see her screaming and tearing her hair out, running around the house, knocking down everything in her way. Cuts were all over her face, and the house was practically destroyed. I was so shocked. I just closed the door and waited outside for Dad to come home. It was awful. She clawed at him, clawed at his face, and drew blood. It will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Thanks for coming out, Lauren. I don't think Dad and I could have handled it on our own. She kind of drained us, you know? Can I come to New York and visit? I need to get away for a while. Jack. This is horrible. So sad. A couple years later, May 17th, 1965. Congratulations, summa cum laude. I always knew you were a smarty pants, sis. Now you've got the documentation to prove it. Thanks again for letting me stay at your house for the weekend. It was just like old times, except you weren't smoking then. New York is an amazing city, and Columbia has a great campus. I can't wait to move down there in September. But until then, I've got to deal with our grumpy old man. He's insufferable, as always. Ever since Mom, he's been hard to talk to, and very hard on me. I should tell him you're smoking now. Maybe then I'll concentrate on you for once. See you again soon, Jack. 2 years later, October 16th, 1967. It's happened, Lauren, just like you eventually said it would. I'm in love. Her name is Maria. She's from Italy, and we met in statistics class. She asked if she could copy my notes because her hand was tired. We ended up having lunch, and we've been inseparable ever since. She's incredible. She's got the most amazing red hair, and I want you to meet her. I'll come by soon, Jack. A couple years later, December 19th, 1970. Lauren, are you alright? Ever since Mom's funeral, you've been hard to reach. I know it's been hard on us, but it's been 6 months. I tried calling, but you never answer. I came by the other day, but you didn't open the door. I knew you were there, Lauren. I could hear you. I risked using the spare key you gave me, but you changed the lock. Come for dinner on Christmas Eve. Maria is a great cook. We won't ask any questions, just come. Mom might be gone, but we're still here. I miss my big sister, Jack. December 28th, 1970. Lauren, who is Joey? I went over last week to give you a Christmas gift. You didn't answer the door, but I heard you talking to somebody named Joey. Is he your boyfriend? Are you seeing a man named Joey? Is that why you've dropped off the map, or is it something else? I don't think I need to tell you what. For God's sake, talk to me. February 13th, 1971. Lauren, I know you're annoyed, but I am not sorry. I didn't want to do it, but you left me no choice. Hiring a private detective to follow you was the only option left. He told me some odd things. You won't talk to me, but you'll talk to total strangers. You'll go to every far corner of the city at the strangest hours, and you talk to yourself when you think you're alone. Don't deny it. He heard it, and so did I. Not that any of it made sense. That alone is disturbing enough, but then he saw you collapse. You were all alone in some obscure park in the Bronx, and you just fainted. He was about to call an ambulance, but then he saw you get up again and walk off like nothing happened. You were always there for me growing up. Don't shut me out, sis. Let me be there for you now, Jack. Jacko, please stay away. Don't worry about me. There are things that need to be done, and I am the only one who can do them. Don't ask me to explain. All I can say is that I understand our mother more than ever. She was never crazy, Jacko. Trust me on this, and take some comfort in it. You've grown up, and you've grown tough, and you don't need anyone to fight your battles anymore. You don't need me, but I'll always be your big sister, Lauren. April 15th, 1973. I am returning your letter because I refuse to accept it. No, you don't need to fight my battles. I'm not 14 years old anymore, but we are still family, and that's important. Especially now that Dad has died. Look, you obviously have something going on, and that's fine. I don't have to be involved if you don't want me to, but I still want you involved in my life. Maria and I are getting married in November. You are coming. No stupid excuses. Jack. November 24th, 1973. Greetings from Greece. If there were any words to describe the beauty of this place, it still wouldn't do it justice. A perfect spot for a honeymoon. Things have been crazy, as you can imagine, but I wanted to quickly write to say that I'm glad you made the wedding. Of course, I'm still worried about you, but somebody has to be. You take care, and stay in touch. Maria says hi. Jack.
There are some pictures stuck to the back of this letter.
Oh ho. Interesting. March 31st. Oof, I've been talking a lot. My mouth's starting to get a little bit dry. March 31st, 1976. Dear Aunt Lauren. Yes, Aunt Lauren. You're an aunt. I'm a dad. Maria gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. We named her Rosangela, after Maria's grandmother. She's so quiet. She hardly cries at all. I'm all set to spoil her rotten, but Maria says to take it easy. She looks just like her mother, and there's a bit of you in her eyes too. And Mom and Dad. Everything our family was or will be, this child is it. Life is changing so fast. I just want to hold on to this tiny creature and never let go. The future is an exciting place, and I have everything I could ever want. I don't want anything to change, ever. Oh boy, famous last words. Jack. The Law Offices of Durkin and Goldberg, April 21st, 1981. Dear Mrs. Blackwell, it is indeed within your legal rights to take custody of your 5-year-old niece. With the death of her parents, you are the only living relative. Please contact our office and we will start the necessary paperwork. Sincerely, John Durkin. Can we see the photos? They mentioned photos, but don't see them. Well. Oh, telephone. Hello?
Hello?
Rosangelina, hi.
Hi, Bob.
Thanks so much for submitting your last review on time. For once.
You're welcome.
I've got a little assignment for you today.
Assignment?
Human interest, Blackwell. Suicide. College girl named Joanne Sherman.
That's awful, but...
You know the Brittany house, the NYU dorm?
Yes, but...
Speak to some people on her floor. Get a word in with the roommate.
Listen.
Speak to the RA too, and hey, see if you can score a picture of the girl.
But I don't do that stuff. I write book reviews.
Versatility. Time to get out of your comfort zone. We're at City Hall covering that strike, so you are it. Get cracking.
I hate him so much. Is freelancing for that stupid paper even worth it? I guess it keeps me writing, but oh, whatever. I'll just go over there and get it done. It's not like I don't have enough death in my life right now. Maybe this isn't a bad thing. It's like being a real reporter, sort of. My old notepad should come in handy for this.
Okay. Got a bunch of stuff in our inventory now. We have notes. Using the notebook, Rosangela will write down various clues during her adventure. To get more information about a clue, move the mouse cursor over it. Joanne, an NYU student living in the Brittany house. Joanne's suicide. Joanne committed suicide recently. Photograph. Your boss asked you to get a photograph of Joanne. Joanne, suicide.
All I know about Joanne is that she was an NYU student who killed herself.
Okay, we can click to two things and then combine them and get like a little thing about it. Okay.
My boss asked me to find a photograph of Joanne to put it in the paper.
Okay.
No, I don't see any connection.
Okay. Now, let us have a look at these photographs. Auntie Lauren? Mother? Father?
Is that my dad? He looks so young. I always pictured my dad as being older.
Cheesecake, looks like.
I assume that's my mother. She sort of looks like me, I guess. Other than that, she's a total stranger. That's definitely Auntie Lauren. She's looking at something off camera. I wonder what it was. I don't want to.
I wonder too. Okay. And Christmas photograph. So this must be my grandma, this must be my dad, and this must be Auntie Lauren. Okay, can't examine this one any further, it seems. So, oh, that was a lot of talking. You know what? I think I'm gonna take 5 minutes to get myself a drink because my mouth is feeling really dry right now. Be right back.
This woodsy's been worn one too many a time. All covered up in pollution and grime. He gave a hoot for what it's worth. Now it's time for him to return to the earth. You must destroy, oh, you must destroy beyond all recognition. You gotta burn him down, you gotta burn him down beyond all recognition. Kids have given me lots of hugs as I lead the charge against litterbugs. Now it's time to set fire to it all. Following Forest Service protocol. Hey, you must destroy, oh, you must
Alright, I'm back. I've had a drink. My throat is very grateful. That was a lot of talking. 25 pages worth. Okay, so we have quite a family history. I will say this. I was talking about this with Amy during the break. This is an unfortunate thing that Watch It Eye Games has done several times now, where someone will have some sort of perceived mental illness and be catatonic in bed for decades, and it'll just be like, oh, it's a spooky ghost. They're not actually mentally ill. It was just a spooky ghost and we destroyed their brain. And now they're catatonic in bed. It's not the best trope. Like, I know, like, Watch It Eye Games did not invent that, but it is a very common thing, and they've used it several times now, and it's not great. It's not a great portrayal of mental illness and neurodiversity. It's unfortunate is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna play for a little bit longer, but not too long, hopefully. Hey, let us go out to the NYU to investigate this girl who took her own life.
I feel like hell and I have to interview college kids. Hopefully this won't take too long.
That's a fucking nightmare. I will say Rosa is a fucking mood, just like a loner shut-in who's bad at social interactions and doesn't like doesn't know how to do small talk. That's big mood. Constant headache. Kind of resting bitch face sort of thing going on. That's a big mood.
The sign reads Sarah Kaplan and Julie Gilbert.
Right, who do we... Joanne? There we are.
All I know about Joanne is that she was an NYU student who killed herself. The sign says Adrian Tucker, resident assistant. Just a bunch of notices. Guitar lessons, study groups, stuff like that. I'm not stealing stuff from college kids.
I mean, it's a bulletin board. It's not really stealing.
The sign says Sandy Chen and Sonata Munier. The sign reads Amanda Fay and Karen Schreier.
Fire alarm.
Looks like a fire alarm.
Let's pull it.
No.
Aw.
The sign reads Amanda.
Right.
It's a drinking fountain.
Let's have a sip.
Ew, there's gum stuck to the faucet. I'm not touching that.
Ew, that is disgusting.
The sign says Kelly Hawthorne and Joanne Sherman.
Okay, that's the place.
The sign says Shelley Shenoy and Sarah Elmale.
Alright.
Yeah?
Cassie Rain, is that you?
Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Am I supposed to know you?
No, I'm with the Village Eye.
The Village what?
The Village Eye, the newspaper.
I've never heard of it.
It's just a small paper.
Yeah, I guessed that. What do you want?
I'd like to talk to you about your roommate, if that's all right.
Jesus Christ. I'm busy with midterms. I told the campus police everything. Do you have to bother me?
Look,
So she killed herself. Big whoop. Why is that my problem?
Right, that's a normal normal reaction to have.
I understand that this must be a difficult time for you.
Difficult? Hell no. It's been great. You know how long I've been wanting my own room?
Oh, boy, that is a fucked up thing to say.
That's pretty harsh.
Yeah? So what? You have a problem with that?
Will you please calm down?
Calm down? Who the hell do you think you are?
Look, my boss will kill me if I come back with nothing. Can't you help me out here?
Fine. You want to know about Joanne?
The little smile
She
frames.
couldn't take the pressure, so she jumped off the roof.
Did Joanne act unusual before she died?
Nope. Same old Joanne. Studied at her desk all day and slept all night, as usual. Quiet as a little mouse.
Okay.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Joanne?
No.
Do you have any thoughts on why Joanne would kill herself?
Nope. Just another kid who couldn't hack it.
Do you have a photograph of Joanne that we could use for the newspaper?
You want a what?
Just a photograph. You'll get it right back.
Yeah, right. You think I'm giving you anything? Think again.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself. Joanne never had trouble sleeping.
How would I know?
You lived with her.
Like I pay attention.
So Joanne was a good student.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
This is a character, huh?
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Combining clues. By now, Rosa has a number of clues in her notebook. Rosa can combine clues together and attempt to find a connection between them. To combine notes, left-click on one clue and left-click on another. Okay.
That makes no sense.
I don't know. It makes perfect sense to me.
According to Kelly, Joanne didn't have any trouble sleeping. It would appear that Joanne was a pretty good student, or at least a hard-working one. Joanne seemed to be a hard-working student. Maybe the pressure got to her. If I were planning to kill myself, would I sleep soundly at night? I don't know if I could.
I don't know.
If anyone has a photograph of Joanne, it would be Kelly. If only I could convince her to give it to me. Maybe there's a connection that I can't see. Could Kelly have had something to do with Joanne killing herself?
It's quite an assumption.
Joanne and Kelly were roommates at NYU. That's all I really know about them. Kelly told me that Joanne studied all day and nothing else. Kelly told me that Joanne slept soundly all night.
Uh-huh.
Maybe there's a connection.
Okay.
Ew, there's gum stuff.
Maybe someone else knows something? Hello.
There's nobody home.
Hello.
There's nobody home.
Oh. Hello.
There's nobody home. I'm not stealing stuff from...
Hello.
Hmm?
Hello.
Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell with the Village Eye.
Oh, this is about Joanne, isn't it?
You know her?
Well, I am the RA for this floor. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't know everybody. The campus police found her around 5 a.m. this morning.
Can you tell me about her?
Well, alright. But could you leave my name out of it?
Sure.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Good. Joanne's parents have already asked the dean to fire me. I
Whoa.
don't need anyone else knowing who I am. What do you want to know?
Wait, they wanted you to fire him? Or they wanted to fire you? What? Why?
So how did you get to be an RA of this floor?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a girl's floor, and you, well,
Aren't?
yes.
Well, it's like this. Someone at the registrar thought Adrian was a girl's name. So here I am.
None of the girls have complained.
Not yet. They seem to prefer it. This sort of thing happens quite frequently. You'd be surprised.
Trans? Trans? Trans.
Could you tell me about Joanne again?
Well, as I said, I didn't know her socially, but she seemed nice enough. Nobody ever complained about her. She always had friends around her. She never had any trouble, as far as I know. Her suicide came as a total surprise.
Can you tell me anything about Joanne?
She jumped off the roof. She died instantly. It was in the middle of the night. There was no way anybody could have stopped her. Make sure you print that.
Okay.
Would you have a picture of Joanne?
A picture? No. Why would I?
Just asking.
Alright.
What can you tell me about Joanne's roommate?
Kelly? Have you met her?
Yes.
Quite a sight, huh? But don't judge her by that. She's the sharpest kid you'll ever meet. She gets straight A's on everything.
Really?
Yep, she's pre-med.
Quite a sight, huh? I mean, she has colored hair and a nose piercing. Quite a sight.
Do you know if Joanne had any trouble sleeping?
I'm afraid I wouldn't. Her roommate, Kelly, never complained, but that's not surprising.
Why is that?
Well, Kelly rarely spent the night in her room. She only comes here to study, as far as I've seen.
Was Joanne a good student?
I don't think she had any problems, but of course, the pressure can get to anybody.
They really thought you were a girl.
Yes.
Do you know where Kelly was sleeping?
No, it's not my place to ask.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
Alright. Hello.
There's nobody home.
We got a new piece of information, and we found a contradiction. Objection!
Wait a minute. Something isn't right. If Kelly's been
Hold
spending
it.
her night somewhere else, how can she know if her roommate was sleeping well or not? I think Kelly was lying to me.
Take that!
I wonder if Kelly lied about Joanne. I wonder if Kelly has told me everything about the suicide. Did Kelly really lie to me? I probably should ask her about it.
No connection on this
I don't
one.
see what one...
Yeah.
The sign says...
Yeah?
Your RA told me that you haven't been sleeping in your dorm.
Yes, so?
You told me that Joanne slept in her room every night.
So?
How would you know Joanne slept here if you've been sleeping somewhere else?
Huh? Oh, well, I just assumed.
Did you lie to me?
I didn't lie. I just... Oh, screw it. You want to talk? Fine. What do you want to know?
Ah.
I could really use a photo of Joanne, if you have one.
Alright, just a sec. This was hers. It was on her desk. She won't be needing it anymore. Joanne's the girl on the left.
Thanks.
Okay.
So what was Joanne really like?
To be honest, there's nothing to say. She was studying political science, which is kind of cool, I guess. She was so vanilla.
Vanilla?
You know, sweet, but not much there. Just a typical college kid. Acted just like everybody else. She seemed proud of it.
Not like you. You're not like other girls, right?
Did Joanne act unusual before she died?
Well, no. Although the last few weeks she's been talking in her sleep.
What did she say?
No idea. Couldn't understand her. She swore up and down that she wasn't doing it. She looked a bit scared, though.
Scared? How so?
Just scared. I didn't need the drama, so I've been sleeping at my boyfriend's place.
So you weren't here when she...
Killed herself? No, I wasn't here. Not that it would have made much of a difference. Are we done?
Oh, boy. Like, was Kathy Rain inspired by this character?
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself. Can you tell me anything about Adrian?
The RA? He's okay. He helps us out when we need it and keeps out of our way when we don't. It's the way it should be.
Did Joanne act...
Well, no. Although the last few weeks she's been talking.
What did she say?
No idea. She swore up and down that she looked a bit scared.
Scared?
I didn't need the drama, so I've been sleeping.
So you weren't...
Killed herself? No. Not...
Okay, that's just the same. Alright.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I have a photo. Girl.
I assume that this is a friend of Joanne, but I have no idea who she is. According to Kelly, this girl on the left...
This is Joanne, and these are two friends.
I don't want to ruin the picture.
Okay. RA probably knows. Hello.
Hi, it's me again.
You have more questions, I imagine?
Yeah, is that okay?
I suppose so. What do you want to know?
They really thought you were a girl.
Yes.
Trans. Adrian is male, but lives on a girl's floor.
Can you tell me anything else about Kelly?
I don't feel it's my place to say anything else. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask.
Can you tell me any...
She jumped off, she died. It was in the... There was...
Could you tell me about...
Well, nobody... She never had any trouble. Her...
Okay.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for helping.
Just remember, leave...
I want to show him the picture, though. Can I... Am I doing it wrong? Using your inventory. Examine inventory, right-click, combine inventory items, left-click, then drag the item onto another, then left-click again. Okay, so I can't actually use inventory items on other things. I can only combine them with other inventory items. I see.
I'm not just a bunch of notices.
Pull the fire alarm.
No.
Okay, well.
Ugh. This is getting worse. At least I have enough for the story now. I'd better get home.
Off we go. Once more.
This is getting bad.
A lot of headaches. Probably doesn't mean anything at all. Probably just fine. Doesn't have any...
Oh my god. This really hurts. Sleep, that's all I need. I'll just type up the story and get to bed. Shouldn't take that long.
Sure, these headaches are all fine and have nothing to do with the overarching plot or my family history whatsoever. Do some research?
No, I can't find any information about Joanne. No mention of Joanne's suicide yet. If it just happened this morning, I doubt that anyone would have published it yet. No information about Kelly.
This is 2006, like pre-social media, so...
Nope, no information about Adrian.
Okay. Do some writing?
I am just feeling... Maybe but today it's just not...
Okay, let's write the article.
Right. No more interruptions. Done. Article's finished, picture is scanned, and I am done for the day. No. What's...
Oh boy.
What is happening?
I'm sure it's fine.
it's gone. The pain, it's gone. That was strange. It was like... What is that? The photo. Something is different about it. I almost don't want to look, but... No, no, no! I did not just see that. I am not going crazy. No, it's just the stress, that's all.
Uh-oh.
Work, life. I just need a rest. That's all.
Hello?
Hello, bright eyes. Why do they always do that?
Well?
So, Griff, long time no see. How's tricks? Right, thought as much. Blackwell dames. Always sleeping. You're always sleeping, and I'm always watching. Yep, that's me. The eternal chump. It's about time. Hey, nap time Nelly. Wake up.
What?
Shall we try this again?
No.
Now that's not very polite.
Go away.
I'm afraid I can't do that, darling. Believe me, I've tried.
No, you don't exist.
Oh, yes, I do. Look at me.
This is not happening. This is not happening.
Oh, brother.
I am not going insane. There is nothing there.
Could you?
No. I am not my aunt. I am not my grandmother. I am not going to end up like that.
Listen.
Get out of my head. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Could you?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
No, you shut up. You're gonna listen. And you're gonna listen good. I've been watching you all day, sweetheart. You know who I am.
No.
Yes. I'm not going away, so there'd be no point in beating around the bush. Now say my name.
Oh boy.
No.
Damn you, you know my name, now say it.
You're
Yes?
Joey?
Heisenberg.
Girl. You got it in one. Now turn around.
Joey. It's Joey.
Don't worry. I won't bite. Couldn't even if I wanted to. Hi there.
Hi.
Really exist.
Oh yes, live and in person. Although I'm not really alive, and I'm not sure if I can still call myself a person anymore.
So who are you?
I'm Joey Malone, and I'm the family spirit guide.
What?
Think of me as the Blackwell legacy, darling. I'm passed down from one
That's the
generation
title
to
of the
next.
game.
Family heirloom. First your grandmother got stuck with me, then your aunt, and now you.
Where'd you... Huh? Why?
Where did you come from?
That's a long, long story, dollface.
Love to hear it.
More important things to do.
Why have you been haunting my family?
Haunting? Is that what I'm doing? That's a real ugly word.
Answer me. Why are you here?
You got me, sweetheart. I've been wondering why me and why your family since this whole gig started. Must be some kind of gift your family has.
A gift?
You're a medium. A medium with a direct connection with the spirit world. And I, my dear, have the unique pleasure of being that connection.
I don't understand any of this.
Oh, you will, babe, you will. Took your aunt a while, but she got the hang of it. Your grandmother never really caught on. That's probably why...
Why what?
Why she didn't last long. But that's something we can talk about later. You felt something today, didn't you?
Felt something?
Yeah, you felt sick to your stomach, I saw you.
I've been feeling sick all day.
And where did it start?
The dog park.
You mean the dog run?
Yeah, that's where we've got to go.
What, right now?
Yep, the sooner the better.
But it's the middle of the night.
So you've just had a nice nap. You should be ready for action.
I'm not going out to Washington Square Park in the middle of the night.
Well, that's where you're wrong. If there's any reason behind this medium business, it's to take care of problems like your dog park. And we have to take care of them soon.
Oh, okay. Kind of overwhelmed.
This is all too much. I've got to sleep on this.
Sorry, kiddo, we gotta go now.
What's the hurry?
Let me put it another way. Do you want to end up like your aunt and grandmother?
Was that because of you? Did you do that?
Not me, kid, not me. I didn't make him that way, and I don't know what did. But do you really want to sit around here and find out?
Confusion.
Maybe I am going crazy. Maybe I'd prefer going crazy.
Sorry, Sugar, you're totally sane. Deal with it.
I can't believe this is happening.
Believe it.
Fine, let's go.
That's the spirit.
All right. That's the spirit, or...
That was strange. Everybody just ignored you. Am I the only one who can see you?
Yep, and hear me, so keep your voice low. Oh, yeah, this is the spot. Can you see it?
I don't see anything. Can we go?
Come on, this way.
Hey, wait!
Don't worry, I can't travel far from you. Goes against the rules, whatever they are. Now look inside there, and look close.
What am I supposed to see?
Just wait. It'll come.
It's a
Wait,
ghost.
something. Who is that?
That's what we're here to find out. I'll talk to the spook. You can stay here.
Okay.
Now watch and learn. Why so down, beautiful? Ah, I'm a bit out of practice. How should I handle this?
Let's be charming.
Hey, don't be like that. If there's one thing I hate, it's seeing a pretty girl cry.
Let her be.
All right, take your time.
They all run. It's so hard to hold on. It's me. It's me. They won't stop.
Who won't stop, kid? Try and concentrate. Explain everything so we can help you.
Help. Help. He wants me to help him, but I want to help them. Don't they know that?
Help who?
Can't. They run away.
We won't run away.
No. No, we're sick. He poisoned us. Got into our head and poisoned us.
Whatever happened, darling, it's over. You do know that, don't you?
No. I'm poisoned. Stay away or I'll poison you. Run. Wait, like all the others.
Yeah, keep talking like that, sister, and you'll be doing the running. Now, why don't you shut your gap and calm the hell down?
Okay,
Yeah?
didn't mean to be this mean.
Who?
You're him.
Now look, darling, sweetheart.
Leave me.
Hey.
Leave.
All right. We're going. Look, just sit tight. We'll figure this out, and we'll be back.
Joey, the spirit guide.
Straightforward answer out of any of them.
What just happened?
What just happened is we've got an unstable spirit on our hands, haunting that dog park over there. You wondered why the mutts don't like it here? That's the reason.
There's a ghost haunting the dog park.
That's what I said.
A ghost.
Sure.
What am I doing here?
I told you.
No, I really should go to bed.
Hey, wait a sec.
Yeah, sleep. I shouldn't be here.
For the love of Pete.
This is a lot to take in, Joey. Maybe quite a lot for a first day.
What an odd dream.
Good morning, Bright Eyes.
You're still here.
Wouldn't be anywhere else. Has anybody told you that you snore?
If it bothers you so much, you can always leave.
I wish I could, dear. I told you, I couldn't leave even if I wanted to.
So this is going to be my life from now on.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're going to follow me around for the rest of my life.
That's how it works, as far as I can tell.
Great. Just great.
Hey, it ain't all a bed of roses for me either, dollface. You think I chose to be shackled to your family for the last 40 years? Your grandmother refused to accept it, and look what happened to her.
And Auntie?
She Made a mistake.
What kind of mistake?
Hey, what is this, 20 questions? What's with the third degree?
I mean, you know.
I have a right to know.
No, you want to know. There's a difference. I don't have to tell you squat.
Look, this isn't easy, you know. You're a ghost? Fine. I'm a medium? Fine. My whole life is turned upside down? Fine. But you could at least meet me halfway.
You've accepted it, you say.
So far, yes.
You've only seen a taste of it. Are you ready to go all the way?
What do you mean?
Ready to see what's out there. Ready to see what this is all about.
I mean, maybe if you give me a little more information up front, but, you know, sure.
Good. Maybe there's hope after all.
So what is it?
I don't have to tell you. It's best if I show you. Here, take a hold of this.
I can touch it?
Yeah, the only part of me you can touch, unfortunately.
Magic
Kind of
necktie.
deal. What is it?
The stuff of life. Or death. I've never quite worked it out.
What now?
Now you pull.
Pull the tie?
Yeah, pull.
Okay.
Well. Hello?
Oh my god. Where have you taken me?
Relax. Take your time. It's a lot to take in at once.
What is this place?
It's the doorway to infinity, darling. Out there, in the distance, the next world. The next plane of existence. The gossamer threads that separate this world from the next. Whatever you want to call it. It's all out there.
How did we get here?
We're inside your head.
You mean I'm dreaming?
No, I mean we're literally inside your head. Remember those headaches you had yesterday?
Yeah?
That was your power awakening. Or to be more specific, it was this place, forcing its way into your mind.
So what does that mean?
It means that you've got a spiritual way station in your head.
I'm not sure I like this.
Well, like it or not, we're here.
So what does this place actually do?
It's sort of a transfer point, or node. It connects the mortal world with the next. You bring spirits into this place, and then send them on their merry way.
That's it.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that.
I thought as much.
You see, many ghosts aren't as lucid as myself. Most can barely tell you their own names, let alone tell you what's wrong. Near as I can figure, they have to come to terms with their departure before they can actually depart. You dig me so far?
I dig.
I think so. The ghosts don't know they're dead.
Yeah, right. So, we have to help them accept it. Once they accept their death, they are much more willing to move on. That's my job, see? I talk to the spooks. They trust me more because I'm one of them. You do the legwork. See? Anyway, I know you have some questions about this place, so go ahead and ask them.
So... What about you?
What about you? Can you go through that hole and move on?
I wish, darling, but I can't. I've tried before, but it just spits me back out. I'm stuck here, whether I like it or not.
Ghost in the park?
What about that ghost in the park? The one from last night. Why didn't we bring her here?
First of all, I didn't think you were ready. And secondly, that ghost was too lost and confused. When a ghost is like that, I can't just force the tie into their hands. It won't work, don't ask me why. They have to know they're dead first. Your aunt called it, being spiritually ready.
Spiritually primed, as you will.
You're wearing your tie again. How did that happen?
Not sure. Near as your aunt and me figured, the tie is just an extension of whatever power brought us here. It's not a real physical tie. No more than I am a real physical person.
But that makes no sense.
Look, just accept it, dollface. Forget logic. For you, logic went out the window the day I appeared in your bedroom. There ain't no instruction manual for this. Your aunt and me just figured it out as we went along.
Okay.
Are you okay, Joey?
Me? I'm dandy.
You don't look all right.
It's just this place. I don't like it. Probably because I don't belong. Maybe someday, but not now.
I think I've learned enough.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Welcome back.
Ugh.
Take it easy. It's a little disorientating.
I'm fine. So what now? Go back to the park and bring her to that place?
You got it.
And how do we do that?
There are 3 steps. First, we have to find out more about her. Second, we use that information to get through to her, convince her that she's dead. And 3, help her move on.
Okay. happen. And thus we come to the main premise of this game. We are a spirit medium, and we have Joey Malone, our spirit guide from, like, I don't know, the 40s. And we help spirits move on. It's I guess basically what KK does in Unavowed.
How do we find out more about her? She could be anybody.
Not necessarily. That picture you got, the one of the 3 girls? That blonde girl is either the ghost in the park or her twin sister.
Ah, interesting.
Were you looking through my stuff?
Well, I gotta keep busy somehow. What else am I gonna do while you're sleeping?
Okay. You know what?
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
For now, let's take control back. I've been going for almost 4 hours now. And now that we've met Joey properly and gotten the basic gist of what we're supposed to do this game, let's call it here and start playing properly next Saturday. Let's save the game here. Ghost. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I enjoyed playing Unavowed, and I am gonna enjoy playing the Blackwell series. They're very fun once they get properly going. And I'm gonna be, as I said, playing more of this on Saturday. If you like the vibes of these streams, I have a Discord channel where you can hang out and talk to other cool, chill, queer folk, and you can stay up to date on when I go live and when I upload my VODs to YouTube. And I will talk to you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.